All right, welcome stats for your chapter 14 confidence interval quiz review. Currently, your quiz is planned for next Tuesday. What would that be, the 29th? Again, depending on when Elsie Mae makes her appearance. So I'm going to make this video right now. You guys have the quiz review right now. We might talk about it in class, but here it is. As always, we are brought to you by our favorite Litchfield sponsor, Chinatown. We have in-house sponsors today of Bobo's gluten-free chocolate chip oat bar, yummy. And as we'll see later in the quiz or exam review, veggie straws. All right, gluten-free and delicious. Also, one of Yogi's fan favorites. All right, so let's take a look. Folks, you might not, if you're watching this as after I make this, you might not know what's going on here, but that's the formula for creating a confidence interval for the true population proportion. All right, p hat is the sample proportion, which is that, and it's pretty straightforward after that. Okay, so I'm just going to show the answer. There it is. All right, there we go. Create a confidence interval. Find p hats. 95% confidence interval. 1.96 is that z star. Let's start to remember that again. You can. That's something you're going to have to know. If you don't know that, you can use your z table and look up 0.9750, because if you want 95% in the middle, that large middle there, that means you're going to start at 0250 and end at 9750. Okay, know that. Anyway, folks, next one, let's talk, should we believe their claim? Okay, so this is the first confidence interval formula we learned. All right, so take your mean plus or minus z star times the standard deviation all over the square root of your sample size, and it does not hit 40, so they should not make that claim. All right, anyway, moving on here. Here's p hat. There we go. So pretty strong support there. All right, here's your first one. We have two different little samples. That's the cornerbacks, CB. It's the wide receivers, WR. So using the same formula for both. There's the 95% confidence interval for the cornerbacks. There's the 95% confidence interval for the wide receivers. Folks, when you have overlap, the largest of that goes over the smallest of that. There is no clear winner. All right, no clear winner because of the overlap. Right here, folks, large sample size, so that's why our blood pressure margin of error is very, very low. Huge sample size. All right, there we go. Moving on, number 7. Is there a chance? So this is very important for you young adults here to really understand what's happening in polls. So yeah, this person is polling at 51.5%. That's above 50%. But when we figure out the margin of error, this person dips below 50. So is there a chance they have a true favorability rating less than 50%? Yes. Yes, it is. Very true. All right, there we are. There's your lovely gluten-free veggie straws question. All right, so let's say this company claims that it's the net weight is 16 ounces, which would be huge. This bad boy has a net weight of 5 ounces. So my gosh, would that be big there. Here's the data, and folks, it is less. It is less. Again, we're going to round those to 2 decimal places, round proportions to 3. All right. So if they claim to be 16 ounces, that would be false. All right, folks, if the margin of error is equal to that, again, this is all coming right here, that's the margin of error, then we can simply figure out, we can solve this for n. Again, this is a formula I give you, okay? Z star, standard deviation divided by mo, you want all of that squared. Always round it up, because you want it to be within that. So you always round it up. Even if it was 88.01, you'd round it up to 89, as we talked about in class. All right, this is an incredibly small sample size there. All right, so we want to use definitely a t distribution, a t star there, which we don't know about right now. Okay, there's p hat. Is there a reason to believe that the claim is false? Man, it's so close to 0.93, but it doesn't go above. So yes, there is a reason to believe. All right, male results, female results on a certain test. Again, that's the data for the females. That's the data for the males. Males, we don't have too many things here in stats we'll see that you guys come out ahead in. So it looks like on this one, you got lucky there. There's confidence interval for males on this on this test, and there's confidence interval for females. There is no overlap, so on this one, the males do definitively perform better. No overlap means there is a winner, clear-cut winner. Overlap means there is not. All right, let's say we want to project how well Willie Deckham here is going to shoot from the free throw line in his career over this season. We can take everything's done so far to kind of guess what's going to happen in the future. So I'd expect him to shoot anywhere between that going forward. All right, the store wishes to have its stores average 300K in sales weekly. Now notice, folks, it does have 252 locations, though it only sampled 90 of them. Be very careful there. All right, so that's the data. In is 90. All right, we're talking about money. I just rounded to the nearest penny. They are not hitting $300,000, so the goal is not being met. The goal is not being met. All right, folks, that is your quiz review, and that's a very quick video. Again, this quiz could happen on the 29th. This is Yak Math Video signing out.